Hello people, this is Luke Cooper here, and here's my VHS and DVD collection. Let's get started of season 1. First is Thomas and the Trucks and Other Stories. And storyteller Ringo Starr and the old VCI logo and the Brittlecroft there. And it doesn't have the Brittlecroft logo at the start. So, as you can see, there's a picture of Henry from Henry's Forest, but weirdly that episode is not here. Anyway, our story stuffs are on this one is Thomas and Gordon, Edward and Gordon, The Sad Story of Henry, Edward, Gordon and Henry, Thomas's Train, Thomas and the Trucks, Thomas and the Breakdown Train, and James and the Coaches. Anyway, there's pictures of Henry the Green Engine. It's got his face on it. It's got happy. It's got teeth on it. Yeah. Next one is, I'm going off on the charity shop, is Thomas Goes Fishing and Other Stories. Storyteller Ringo Starr and the old VCI logo and the Brittlecroft logo at the top. And he doesn't have another Brittlecroft logo at the start. As you can see, there's a picture of Thomas from The Trouble with Mud, but that episode's not on here. Anyways, our story stuffs are Troublesome Trucks, James and the Express, Thomas and the Guards, Thomas Goes Fishing, Thomas Terence in the Snow, Thomas and Bertie, Tenders and Turntables, Trouble in the Shed, and Percy Runs Away. And this is not an original release. It's got Thomas with having a wash down. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. That's another teeth in yeah. Next one is Down the Mine and Other Stories. Yeah, the storyteller Ringo Starr and the old VCI logo and the Brittlecroft logo at the top here. Yeah. It doesn't have the Brittlecroft logo at the start. That's a picture of Gordon from Wrong Road, but that episode's not here. Anyways, our story stuffs are Cole, the Flying Kipper, Whistles and Sneezes, Toby and the Stout Gentleman, Thomas in Trouble, Dirty Objects, Off the Rails, Down the Mine, and Thomas's Christmas Party. It's got teeth on it. It's 9 original release. It says Thomas and Friends. Anyway, we're moving on to a double VHS. The complete first series. Yeah, I love that. It's got a classic collection. Anyway, it has pictures from Train Stops Play, Wrong Road, and No Joke for James. But weirdly, that episode's not here. It has the new VCI logo on the back and the Brittlecroft logo there on the side. And it has the Brittlecroft logo at the start. That's Thomas and Gordon cassette 1. Anyways, our cassette 1 story stops are Thomas and Gordon, Edward and Gordon, The Sad Story of Henry, Edward, Gordon and Henry, Thomas's Train, Thomas and the Trucks, Thomas and the Breakdown Train, James and the Coaches, Troublesome Trucks, James and the Express, Thomas and the Guards, Thomas Goes Fishing, and Thomas Terence in the Snow. That's Thomas and Bertie Having a Race cassette 2. Oh, it's down there. Let's watch that one. Anyways, our cassette 2 stories stops are Thomas and Bertie, Tenders and Turntables, Trouble in the Shed, Percy Runs Away, Cole, the Flying Kipper, Whistles and Sneezes, Toby and the Stout Gentleman, Thomas in Trouble, Dirty Objects, Off the Rails, Down the Mine, and Thomas's Christmas Party. It's not an original release. The storyteller Ringo Starr. It's got teeth on it. Next one is bonus for Grandma's old VHS. Pooh's Grand Adventures, Coronation Street. As you could see, the words on the side. I made a sleeve. As you can see, there's a picture of Eel on it. Anyways, our old VHS stops are Pooh's Grand Adventures, Coronation Street, Treasure Island, Quiz TV, Miriam's Wedding, Blast Off Part 1, Guessing Games, Blast Off Part 2, and Arsenal. That's not an original release. It's called BBC One. Anyway, we have a double VHS. Salut Serge! It's got Pascal and Serge. As French has never been so much fun. It has the BBC logo on the top. On the side. And on the back. Then we have FC Coco and the characters in France for kids. Anyway, we have Salut Serge Part 1 and Salut Serge Part 2. Next one is Season 2, Percy and the Signal, and other stories. Storyteller Ringo Starr, and the old VCI logo. And the Brittlecroft logo. And it has the Brittlecroft logo at the start. It's got 1, 3, 4, 5 episodes as the Brittlecroft Presents logo in starts. There's a picture of Percy from from Duck Takes Charge. Anyways, our story stops are Thomas, Percy and Nicole, Cows, Bertie's Chase, Safe from Scrap, Old Iron, Thomas and Trevor, Percy and the Signal, and Duck Takes Charge. That's no teeth in it. Yeah. That's torn on the side. The second one is The Runaway and Other Stories. That's Ringo Starr, the old VCI logo, and the Brittlecroft logo there at the start. That's a picture of James from No Joke for James. Boiling, that episode is not here. Yeah, it's got teeth on it. Anyway, it has 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 3, 5. Anyway, it has 1, 3, 5, 6 episodes. That's a Brittlecroft Presents logo and starts again. Anyways, our story stuffs are Percy and Harold, The Runaway, Percy Takes the Plunge, Pop Goes the Diesel, Dirty Work, A Close Shave, Better Late Than Never, and Break Van. The last one is going to be more part 2. Is Ghost Train and Other Stories. Ringo Starr, new VCI logo and the Brittlecroft logo there at the start. As you can see, no teeth in here, and it has a picture. It has a picture from Thomas in The Runaway, but that's not episode's not here. Anyway, it's has 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 episodes. That's a Brittlecroft says logo and starts. Anyways, our story stuffs are The Deputation, Thomas Comes to Breakfast, Daisy, Percy's Predicament, The Diseasel, Wrong Road, Edward's Exploit, Ghost Train, Willie Bear, and Thomas and the Missing Christmas Tree. It has Diesel. Although. Thank you for watching my VHS collection part 1. See you later for part 2.